Welcome to the SCAC Spring Media Days. I'm Rachel Given with TLU head tennis coach Michael Hunt and sophomore Carlos Subealdea and senior Megan Ingram. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Coach, you saw some great tennis being played this past fall season on both the men's and women's sides, ending with some Bulldogs competing at the ITAs. Based on what you saw in the fall, what do you expect from your teams this spring season?
Well, we're expecting to improve, to get better throughout the course of the semester. We've had a little bit of roster turnover and some injuries since then, so that always complicates things. But our men's team is a little bit younger than we've been in years past. We have no seniors on the men's team at all. On the women's side, almost the opposite. We're very heavy in seniors and juniors, and so I expect a little bit more from them in terms of providing leadership for the young ones. But we're just trying to get better each and every day. That's our goal in practice, from match to match, just trying to get better and to be the best we can be.
Carlos, as a sophomore, what did you learn from your freshman season that you'll bring into this season?
From my freshman season, I learned to take every win, practice hard, come to practice every day, ready to work, ready to learn more. Just to get involved with the team, build a team structure, everyone's together.
And Megan, what have you been working on this off-season to improve your game for this upcoming season?
Well, I've definitely watched a lot of tennis this off-season. I know that it's very beneficial to watch other players in their forms so that I can hopefully mimic them, but I've also stayed in shape by working out and playing tennis.
And that's a little unfair because Megan's been doing grad school applications and interviews, and she's been working really hard on that stuff. So.
But I can fit it in. I fit it in.
Good.
Coach, talk about recruiting this year and what new faces Bulldog fans will see on the courts this season.
Well, we've got 4 freshmen in on the men's side that I think are going to do good things while at TLU. Johar Dramiga and Matthew Stevenson both probably had the best falls in terms of overall record. At the ITA Regional, both had deep runs. Johari won the C singles back draw. Matthew reached the finals of the B singles back draw. So they played a lot of matches, got a lot of wins, a lot of experience. Roel Olvera and Colton Wilk are other 2 freshmen, and they are going to provide depth and work hard in practice and try to make everybody better. I expect them both to contribute a little bit in doubles. Both of them played doubles extensively in high school and should provide a little bit of depth there. And then on the women's side, we have a junior, MP Hubert, who transferred to us this year from Washington College up in Maryland, where she was part of a top 25 nationally ranked D3 team. And she provides a lot of experience for us. She'll play at the top of the lineup, near the top of the lineup. And Mary Eby is another freshman who also had a nice run at the ITA Regionals in the fall. She reached the finals of the C draw. And so a lot of fresh faces, a lot of exciting players for me to work with and try to get better over their 4 years.
And Coach, you've already mentioned this, but there aren't any seniors on the men's roster this season. Looking into the future, how will that affect team dynamics for this year and next, since you won't be losing anyone?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, we'll have to see how that plays out next year. Everyone that I have talked to about it, I hang my head or moan that I have no seniors. Everyone says, well, that's a great situation. You're going to really like that situation next year. So next year, hopefully, we'll be sitting here and talking about how great it is. This year, the test is how will these guys, Carlos is a sophomore, our Other captain Eric Went is a junior. How will these guys who haven't been in the program 3 years, how are they going to, display leadership? How are they going to lead this team? How are they going to raise up their teammates? And so far they've done a great job. I've been really pleased with all of our captains on the men's and women's side. But that's the real test is can they lead their teammates and help, as Carlos said, create that team dynamic that we need to be successful.
Carlos and Megan, how do you both help the new faces transition into collegiate tennis?
Well, when I was a freshman, the seniors reached out to us, texted us all the time, make sure we were doing okay, how we were acclimating to everything. We do a lot of things outside of practice in tennis. We have parties and we hang out together one-on-one and just spend a lot of time together getting to know each other outside of tennis so that they feel more comfortable being on the team.
Just encouraging them to, do their best, be involved, ask us captains if they need help, ask coach as well, being there for them if they're struggling, just being, just their friend, their teammate and their captain for them, being there for them.
And by parties, Megan means team meetings. Thoroughly sanctioned team meetings.
Yes.
Coach, speaking of the roster, who do you look to as leaders on the squad this year?
Well, obviously our captains, Megan Ingram and Madison Dyer on the women's side, Carlos and Eric I've already mentioned on the men's side. Nick Rocafort is another junior, Connor Dunmore, another junior on the men's side that, those are our experienced guys. And so we hope that they'll, set the table for the young ones. Also, Allie McLean and Joni Baxley are other two seniors on the women's side. They do provide leadership even though they don't have the title of captains. I don't see them any differently. I see them as team leaders as well. Lots of experience and gonna do the same thing that all the others do.
And Megan, what's one personal goal you hope to accomplish this season?
That's a good question.
To graduate, just graduate.
Yes, to graduate. But on tennis, I would have to say win my final match. I want to go out on a win. I'm completing the season with a win. So that's a goal.
Carlos, what's one personal goal you hope to accomplish this season?
To become a better leader for our team. Lead by example.
Perfect. Thanks again for joining me and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.